Hey there, YouTube. It's Mike, the Dicka Collector here. Hope you're all doing well. Saturday, not much going on today. Not a lot in the way of sports. Unfortunately, baseball's about to start here. Hockey's going on, so if you're into hockey and the playoff push is going on now. Uh, NBA, of course. Bulls had a great game on Friday. They kind of blew out the Nets, which was fun to watch. But I'm pretty sure that's fool's gold, and they'll end the season right where they always do, either one spot out of the playoffs or one and done in the playoffs. They'll right the ship eventually. Anyway, got a 4 TTM mail week for you. Figured I'd go ahead and open them up on camera. Hope you're all doing well. So, let's start here with the first one. Coming out of North Houston, Texas. Let's see who we get here. Oh man, and it is an absolutely awesome, awesome, awesome return. That is Mr. Fred Hayes, the astronaut who was one of the inspirations for Apollo 13. Uh, you see there, he inscribed it for Michael, best wishes. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I sent this out just as a long shot. This is one I saw this on eBay. I was not even looking for a astronaut card or anything like that, but the seller had a whole bunch of non-sports cards, and I picked up a few. And this was one of them just because it was a pretty neat looking card and picture. Took a shot sending it to him. He does have a fee. I sent him $5 for his foundation. Uh, Pretty awesome. This is an amazing return. Not gonna lie. A little information about him on the back. Trivia challenge of the first 16 astronauts who held 2 world aircraft speed records. I don't know the answer to that. I'm guessing it's Fred Hayes, but there you go. Pretty cool. This is pretty awesome. This will definitely be on its way to PSA DNA at some point soon. But very cool. Very, very cool. Our next one is coming from. Actually, before I do that, let me give you a little information on Fred Hayes. I sent Fred Hayes on February 7th and got it back on the 21st. So what is that, 15 days? 35-day return. No, that's not right. That's the wrong line item. See, that's what happens when you do things late at night. $15-day return. All right, I apologize for that delay. So our next one here is out of Los Angeles, California. Oh. Makes it harder when they tape my corners down. Okay, so we're 2 for 2 for non-athlete. How about that? Mr. Al Michaels. To Mike. With beautiful silver ink. Very, very cool. This is the 89 score. I think they had an announcer set. There was a whole, I think this is 89. Is this 89? Yeah, this is 89 score. They had an announcer set with a whole bunch of announcers, most of whom don't sign. But there's been talk about Al Michaels using a stamper or something like that in some of the forums. But I got to say, if he's signing it to Michael, that doesn't look like a stamp to me. So that's a pretty awesome return right there. I know there's a couple of other announcers that do sign in the set, so I'm going to have to pick them up and see if I can get lucky again. Very cool. Obviously, Al Michaels, prolific, been announcing since well before Monday Night Football Do you believe what you just saw? The U.S. hockey team beating Russia back in the 1980 Olympics in Lake Placid? Pretty cool. Very, very cool. He's had a lot of awesome announcements, and then, of course, he coined the damn double doink. But we'll forgive him for that one for his amazing career. Thank you, Mr. Michaels. So that one was sent the same time as Fred Hayes, so that was another 15-day return. Okay, so the next one here, another one from Texas. So we got two from North Texas. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wow. All right. So well, I only sent one of these cards and I got back three. So I sent the to Rich Code and asked him to sign this card for me, which is very awesome of him to do. Center for the Bears. And he returned not just that card, but he also returned the 79 tops, as well as, I'm not sure what year this is, maybe 78. So I really hope he didn't take other people's cards and maybe accidentally put them with mine. But that's pretty darn cool right there. 3-card return for Mr. Rich Code, who was center for the Bears. Let me give you a bit of information. He was drafted back in 1968 and promptly entered the military. He served for 2 years, so I guess that would have been during Vietnam. When he returned, he ended up playing 5 seasons, all with the Bears. He was actually drafted as a tight end, but after 1 season with 6 catches for 40 yards, they moved him over to center. The only touchdown of his career came as center. He recovered a fumble in the end zone and scored a touchdown. So that's pretty cool. You know, you can't score a touchdown as a tight end, but go ahead and get one as a center. So as long as I guess you get in the books for scoring, that's all that matters. Let's see. That's pretty much all I have about him. He did not have many accolades. He's not in any Hall of Fame. He's not in the Bears Ring of Honor. But still very awesome to get his signature on 3 cards here. Thank you very much, Mr. Code. And last but not least, coming out of Carroll Stream, Illinois, looks like another Bears return here. Very cool. I've seen a few other people get him. Mr. Mike Hartenstein on the 1981 tops. Beautiful blue ink signature there. So Mike was a defensive end, drafted back in 1975. He played for 12 seasons with the Bears. I'm sorry, he played for 12 seasons. 11 of them were with the Bears. And then he defected to the Vikings for his final season. In 1975, he was elected to the Pro Football Writers All-Rookie Team. And he was, of course, on the 85 Bears team that won Super Bowl 20. Back in 2019, a couple years ago, he was voted one of the 100 greatest Bears of all time. So very cool getting Mr. Mike Hartenstein with the 73 inscription for his jersey number. Pretty darn cool. So we got a Super Bowl champion Chicago Bear, an old vintage Chicago Bear tight end turned center, a Hall of Fame announcer with the personalized auto, and what has to be my favorite return of the week, an American hero astronaut, Fred Hayes. So some very cool returns today. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching, and God bless.